Imagine waking up, checking your phone, and seeing money that arrived while you were fast asleep. No emails to answer, no boss to call, no alarm clock demanding you show up. That's not a fantasy. That's a business model. And today, I'm going to show you 6 of them. A few years ago, I met a man, let's call him James, who worked a regular 9 to 5, just like most of us. But every single month, before his paycheck even landed, he already had money sitting in his account. Money he didn't work for that week. Money that showed up while he slept. I asked him how, and what he told me changed the way I thought about work forever. He didn't have one job. He had 6 quiet businesses, each one running in the background of his life, long after he'd clocked out. So today, I want to walk you through exactly what those 6 businesses were, how they actually work, roughly what they cost to start, and why they might be worth thinking about for your own financial future. Let's start with number 1. Number 1, the vending machine. It sounds almost too simple. A box, some snacks, a coin slot. But strip away the simplicity, and what you actually have is a tiny, self-contained store. It doesn't need a cashier, it doesn't need a lease on a storefront, it just needs a good location, a gym, an office lobby, a busy laundromat, and it quietly sells to anyone who walks by, whether you're there or not. A single machine might bring in a modest amount each month, but multiply that by 10, 20, 30 machines scattered across a city, and you start to understand why so many quiet millionaires got their start exactly here. Number 2 takes that same idea and applies it to something we all own too much of. Number 2, self-storage units. Think about your own closet for a second. Chances are it's full of things you don't use but can't quite let go of. Multiply that feeling across an entire city and you get the self-storage industry, one of the most quietly profitable sectors in real estate. You buy or lease land, build simple storage units, and rent them out. There's no plumbing to fix at 2 in the morning, no tenants calling about a broken heater, just people paying month after month to store the things they're not ready to part with. It's unglamorous, but it's remarkably steady. Now, number 3 is one almost everyone underestimates. Number 3, the laundromat. People will always need clean clothes. That single fact makes laundromats almost recession-proof. Once the machines are installed, the business runs largely on its own. Customers come in, load their coins or cards, and leave. No inventory to restock, no perishable goods. Just machines doing their job whether you're watching or not. The upfront cost isn't small, but for those willing to invest, it becomes one of the most dependable, low-drama businesses out there. Number 4, hides in plain sight. You've probably used one this week without a second thought. Number 4, the ATM machine. Every time someone withdraws cash from a machine that isn't run by a bank, a small fee gets charged, and that fee goes to whoever owns the machine. Owning a small network of ATMs in busy locations, bars, convenience stores, event venues, means collecting those fees automatically, day and night. The machine doesn't sleep, it doesn't take weekends off, it just sits there quietly working long after everyone else has gone home. Number 5 moves away from machines and into something far more personal, your own ideas. Number 5, royalties and licensing. A book once written can keep earning long after the writing is finished. A song once recorded can be played and paid for decades. A patent once filed can be licensed to companies who pay simply for the right to use it. This is the business of creating something once and getting paid for it again and again. It's not easy, and it's rarely fast, but few businesses reward original thinking quite like this one does. And finally, number 6, the quietest of them all. Number 6, a dividend-paying portfolio. This one doesn't look like a business at first glance, but in truth, when you buy shares in a company, you become a small owner of that business. And many companies share their profits with owners like you in the form of dividends, paid out simply for holding on. Build a steady dividend-paying portfolio, and you create a stream of income that arrives whether the market is having a good day or a bad one. It won't make you rich overnight, but given enough time, it may be the most powerful business on this entire list. So, there you have it. 6 businesses: vending machines, self-storage, laundromats, ATMs, royalties, and dividends. None of them require you to be a genius. None of them require luck. What they require is patience and the willingness to build something once so it can keep paying you long after you've stopped working on it. Now, a quick word of honesty. Every business on this list takes real capital, real research, and real risk to get started. There's no such thing as truly doing nothing. What I've shared here is general information, not personal financial advice. So before you invest a single dollar into any of these 6, talk to a financial professional and do your own research. But if even one of these 6 sparked an idea in your mind, that idea is worth sitting with. So tell me, which of these 6 would you start first? Drop it in the comments below. And if this video helped you see money differently, hit subscribe, because next week I'm breaking down exactly how much it really costs to start business number 1 and whether it's actually worth it. I'll see you in the next one.